Welcome back, everybody. Bree Guys, a new YouTube video here today. And today's video, I'm going to do a complete breakdown of the new music video from 21 Pilots, The Contract. This is from Paladin Strait, as Clancy has wounded all the bishops in this entire tower inside of Paladin Strait. And as he wounded every single bishop, Blurry himself comes out his little man cave here, and he kind of starts choking Clancy himself, and he just closes his eyes. And then we don't know what's happening when he's closed his eyes. Then towards the end of Paladin Strait, right here, look, watch. He closes his eyes, and we have this transition of him opening his eyes, and his eyes are completely red right here. This is one of the most badass shots that I've ever seen inside of a music video from anybody. This is the red eyes, and this is representing the Breach era, which is phenomenal, and Clancy himself, because he wears red. This is a cool shot here, zooming out on Clancy. We're seeing this crazy mind of Clancy, his hallucinations. It's crazy. And we see, I don't know, this, I could be wrong, but some people are speculating that this is like failed attempts of Clancy trying to escape and break the cycle, which this could be the Glorious Gone of the glowing eyes. The Glorious Gone are the zombies that came from the Neon Gravestones and Paladin Strait, which this could be that. But that's what I like about speculations. People can make up what this is, which is very cool. And you guys in the comments below can decide what this actually means, because these theories are so fun to make. And as it comes through here, we see Josh sitting in the background with his completely eyes closed there. We see Josh there with his eyes completely closed there. And we see Tyler, aka Clancy himself, approach the microphone and start singing. And then this is the most craziest part. So we get a snippet of a Josh just kind of sitting here. I don't know what the shot, I don't know what the hell he's doing right here, but it's cool. So I'm thinking that he's just, chilling here, and he's in the mind. And this looks like some sort of a tornado. And we're seeing the Glorious Gun, once again with the red eyeballs. And we have another shot there. Look up at him. And here's a great shot of Josh. I love this shot. This is, he looks fantastic here with the red eyeballs in the background, the glowing eyes. He has the red shadows under his eyeball, the red hair and the black hair, representing the Breach album era, which is fantastic. And we have another shot here of kind of Josh is sitting here and Clancy sitting next to him, next to the torch barrier. And this is sitting in Clancy's mind, his hallucinations. This is what he's battling, the anxiety of himself and the experiencing of anxiety, and just experiencing these feelings and things that you wouldn't see, that you can't see, which is weird. And this is going on in his mind, like I said, and this is just pretty crazy how. And I love the red microphone, and which is pretty cool. And during these shots, like Josh just kind of vanishes during these shots of this music video. Look, he just vanishes just like that. He like points in his head that this is like hallucinations, and it's just, he's seeing like hallucinations is where you can see something that's not there, which is insane. Like, I know with anxiety you can actually have these things that's like in your mind, or like act like you're watching TV and you see something in the corner of your eyeball that's not there. That's what hallucinations mean, and it's crazy. And that's what he's actually experiencing right here. And this shot right here of Clancy, you can see here he's wearing this kind of red and black straps on his waist here with the Clancy outfit and the Clancy mask that we've seen from Overcompensate. And this looks very cool. And these straps could help him defend against Blurryface. I don't know what these actually represent themselves. The Glorious Gone here, I think that's Josh and Clancy just standing there. That could be them. Yeah, this is the shot right here. This is just more hallucinations, which I never seen this part before, which is crazy. So this looks like a picture of the zombies. We have the drums here, I think, and this could be the tornado and the background of the dark mind of Clancy. I could be wrong here. And we got some badass shots of Josh drumming here, and it just keeps on going here. And the music video is just, it's very cool. And here we go. We have more zombies here. Glorious Gone could mean something else. And we're going to keep on playing this right here. Let's see. What is this? Okay. We pause it right here. There we go. So as you see here, you can see these are zombies. These look like Glorious Gone. So, which he talked about in numerous songs and albums, which you can see here. This is a very cool shot. And you'd be surprised what you can see if you break it down. This is where he starts rapping, which is pretty cool. He just keeps on rapping about how he's just stuck in this loop and just battling out against different types of anxiety and feelings, and it sucks. And he's basically facing like two versions of himself. There's just so much going on, and the music video just keeps on playing here, which is very nice. And they just keep going back to back. And the shots of this remind me of Heavy Dear to Soul and Very Local, which is very good. And this drumming part is very nice. We have more glowing eyes as Josh just keeps drumming, which is very satisfying satisfying here. There we go. He just keeps going ham. And basically, Tyler, aka Clancy himself, is just battling through this endless cycle of anxiety and two versions of himself. And he has to make this tough deal or decision that he doesn't know what to do. Should he take the side of going against Blurryface, or should he take the side against the torchbearer? He doesn't know what to do. So this is the mind of Clancy of trying to figure out what he's going to do next. And this is why you see him close his eyes and open them up during the music video. And as you see here, we get a lot of references from other music videos. We see the duplicated microphone, which is from Pet Cheetah, which is very nice. And we have cool shots of more zombies here. Look at us. We have cool shots of Josh also, and we have zombies. Zombies have this weird looking feeling of how they just kind of stand there awkwardly. And that's how I know it's zombies. I think that Clancy does this thing where he will hide his face like this in this frame here. He's hiding his face halfway, like he's doing right here. And this could represent the glowing eyes. And he could be becoming a bishop, or it could be something else. That could be a common theory. It looks like he's mimicking the glowing eyes, which he is seeing in his mind, which could be the glorious gone from Neon Greystones, these zombies, which the bishops have control of. And it looks like he has control of in this music video. And it's just crazy how he's mimicking that kind of facial expression and what he's feeling and what he's looking at, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, we have more shots of zombies here, and he just kind of standing there. And I love that part where he's just like going in right there. And that part right there I love that part. And we get a more crazy transition here of zombies, the glorious gone, and the drums. And it just keeps on going. And the shots get very interesting toward the end of the music video because we get insane shots. And we kind of see him. There we go. We have this glorious gone. I think they're zombies. There's the speculations. They're just kind of like circling around this massive tornado, like its actual mind. Just pretend this is his mind, and it's kind of circulating around a big massive tornado, and his mind is just racing against all of these thoughts and just emotions. And it looks like we see these rebel red carnation, it looks like, or it could be red puddles. It could be, I thought there were butterflies at one point, which is funny. And it just kind of keeps going here, and the shot is incredible. So he just kind of keeps going there. He has a microphone, which is also red, which is really, really cool. And there we go. He hallucinations. His head kind of like bobbles down, or like wobbles down, which is very cool, which is like right here. Look, he does it right there, which is kind of cool. And this, what he's looking at is crazy. And this is actually what you experience when having anxiety. And everyone has their own experience, but this is kind of this is crazy. And we see that big white light at the top, which is crazy. And here is the massive tornado that we see all these red glowing eyes circling around this massive, looks like a hurricane, it looks like, aka his mind. And this could be failed attempts of Clancy's trying to break the cycle. It could be the glorious gone. This could mean many reasons, which is kind of crazy. And Josh, the torch barrier, and Clancy himself looks like they're kind of vanishing here. Look, they are completely vanishing here as Clancy says, I plead, you need to take the deal. And he kind of just hallucinates, and Clancy is talking directly to the torch barrier saying, you need to take the deal, the contract. That's what he's talking about the whole time. And this could be the decision that Clancy is trying to make. And that's why his eyes are closed, and we're seeing the mind of Clancy before, he's getting choked by Blurryface. Well, when he's actually getting choked by Blurryface, not before. This is what is going on in his mind. And my predictions are, I think that Blurryface is trying to convince that Clancy, I think Blurryface is messing with Clancy's mind of thinking that the torch barrier is actually there when he's not. And I think this is just all in his mind. You get it? It's all in his mind. And I think Blurryface is trying to trick him, trying to take the wrong decision or the wrong direction, which he's trying to do. So it's kind of crazy if you actually think about it. And this is Josh handing him the jacket, which is the contract. And Tyler, Clancy is just kind of awkwardly standing there trying to decide what he's going to actually do. And we've seen this in the live concerts. And this is why everyone went crazy. And that's why Tyler himself said that the concerts are flashbacks of what actually happened during the storyline. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Is the last show in London was showcasing this exact parts, and they are replicating this exact moment inside of the music video, which is pretty insane. And he just kind of stares at the jacket there. And what do we know? The music video starts as he closes his eyes, and the music video ends when he opens his eyes, because this is in his mind, which is absolutely incredible. And this is one of the best songs I've ever heard from 21 Pilots. It just is. If you guys want to listen to the music video yourselves, I will link it below. I also have a full reaction channel if you guys want to check that out. And this is where it exactly left off, right here. It's just him open his eyes and it goes to a black screen. So I'm guessing the next lead single is going to pretty much leave off exactly where we started, of him opening his eyes. And I knew something was going on. I didn't think it was actually going to start right directly after when he gets choked. His eyes are closed. So I'm guessing Blurryface Blueface has this power of he can kind of give the power of Clancy to dream or hallucinate something that he thinks he's hallucinating about. So you can actually, manipulate him of what he's actually seeing. This could be a thing, or this is actually what he's seeing in his mind. And I think Blurryface is talking to him through this choking and giving him this, this hallucinations, trying to give him a direction and give him a decision to make what he wants to do. And this could be exactly what is actually going on. And as he's opened his eyes, he's in this world of his mind trying to figure out what is actually going on, and this endless battle of anxiety, like I said. And this is just endless cycle that he's trying to break, and he's just having a tough time trying to do it, which I think he needs a little bit of help. So, which is crazy. Everyone is going to have their own speculations of what actually this all means. And this is what I love about music videos and speculations. And when the clickies get together and actually speculate what is actually going on, and people thought that this is actually in his head, and people were correct. This is amazing. And I love the clickies community because they're so positive and they love to speculate what's actually going on inside of these music videos. And some are true and some are not, because speculate what is going to happen next, and you have theories jumping around, which is very nice. And I enjoyed this music video a lot, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. And I've been putting this on repeat ever since the song came out. And currently this song has over 3 million views on YouTube Music, and it's also trending on #4 charts, which is well deserved. The electric red guitar and just a little bit of auto tune, pitch his voice a little bit to make it's not too much auto tune, but it's enough to make the song feel different. It's awesome. It's awesome, and it's amazing song. I can jam to this song 24/7 and not get bored of it. I will have the same feeling that I listened to it the very first time, which is amazing. So I'm gonna stop talking here. I'm gonna let the comments below kind of thrive at this moment and actually speculate what is actually going on inside of this music video, if I haven't mentioned it already. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, and I'll see you guys next time.